As a notary, I'm always on the lookout for notary journals. I currently use the Notary e-journal from Jurat Inc., but I still love seeing what notaries create to help support our notary community. Today, we have another review. We are reviewing journals. I have 3 physical journals to review and give away today, but you have to watch till the end. We'll also take a look at the Notary e-journal. That journal will not be included in the giveaway, but I will link the information on where you can get more information about it. So I'm so ready. If you're ready, let's do this. Hi, my name is Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started with our review, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. We cover notary everything here. And if that's what you're on the look for or looking out for, well, you've come to the right place. So hit that like button, and so you don't miss an upload, please smash that notification bell. I hope you're as excited as I am to review these beautiful and thoughtful notary journals, so let's get to it. The first journal we're going to take a look at is the Swift Signing Notary Journal, created by Patty Marin Lyman. This is a great journal, and I can't wait to walk you through it. So let's take a look.
Hi guys, the first journal we're going to review is the Notary Swift Signing Journal. So when you open this journal up, it gives an ownership page. You guys see all that? So your name, commission, address, emergency contact, start and end date. Really nice. And then on this page right here, she's got a thank you for choosing her journal. And if you have tips, you can scan this code and get tips for how to use your journal. And she also reminds you that every state is different in what they require, so make sure that it fits your state requirements. And then here is your journal page. I think all of the pages, it's a one page, yeah. So it's a one-page journal spread. So you have your notarization date, time, location, signer 1, signer 2 information, address, if there's a credible witness, identifying established by satisfactory evidence, so driver's license, and then all that information. And then it has a list of pre-populated documents here. It lets you pick a notarial act, whether it's acknowledgement or jurat. So you have healthcare directive, you have a whole bunch of stuff here. And then you have space on this side to add documents that aren't listed. And then down here, I like this because it does the number of notarizations times the fee for each notarization plus a travel fee. So your total fee. Assigned by would be if this was like a signing company's order or a title office order. And then you get thumbprints on either side and the signer's signature right there. So all of them are one pages and they're front and back. I like that because if I did a signing here yesterday, I can turn the page and turn it over, and I'm not risking sharing signer information from the signing before. So love that about this journal. And then let me see if there's anything here at the back. Back here. There is a notes page. And then behind that, there is a list of your most frequently used document abbreviations. So if you use an abbreviation for your documents quite often, it gives you where the abbreviation goes and then the document description there. And that is the Swift Signing Journal. Get to the front page. There you go.
What did you think of that journal? I really love the spiral binding. So when you're doing a new signing, the information from the previous signing is out of sight. I also love the back where you can track any abbreviations that you've created for certain documents. It's a fantastic way to cover all of your bases within your journal keeping. The second journal we'll take a look at is the Integrity Journal by Clyde Heppner. I interviewed Clyde about his journal last year. You can check that link out in the description box. I have to tell you that I love this journal. You'll see it in a minute, but This was the second paper journal I used. Once I discovered its features, I jumped for my standard notary journal in a hot second. Let me show you why.
Okay, the second notary journal we're going to look at is the Integrity Notary Journal from Clyde Heppner. This was the second journal I went to after my original journal when I first got commissioned, and you're going to see why. I was very busy with loan signings, and the original journals just made that job so much harder. So I'm excited for you guys to take a look at this. And something else about this journal, I am giving this away in the giveaway, but Clive is also giving a second one away to another person that wants this journal after this video. So let's take a look. We're going to turn it sideways. Well, this just shows you how to use this journal. It's a really unique journal, and I think especially for loan signings, it was incredibly useful. He's got sample oaths and affirmations here, but make sure you're within your state's requirements when you're doing oaths and affirmations, because every state is different. But here is the spread. Let me see if you guys can see all of this. Well, you see it's a 2-page spread. Okay, you can't see the bottom, but we'll get to that. Up here at the top is where all of your signers information goes, and then documents. And he's got a ton of documents here, a ton, and lots of space to add new ones. And what I love about this, and I don't know if you can see this, bring this closer to you. What I love about this is you have your document, you circle if it's an acknowledgement or jurat, you can put the price for this. So like in California, we can charge $15 per notarization here, and then you circle which signer signed it. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can see the signers are numbered here, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So you have all of that there, plus you have blanks on this side for any more documents that aren't listed there. And then on the bottom, look at all this space. You can put the signing address, others in attendance, the client or signing service you use, the overall fee, the lender or loan number, and notes. I am a major advocate for taking notes in your journal when you're doing signings, because you can't remember everything that happened at every appointment. And if you're ever called to ask about that specific appointment, having your notes for that signing is incredibly important. And then you have address, phone, email, signature, initial if they've had oath or affirmation, oath taken, and then their thumbprint. It's really simple. It's a 2-page spread. And the paper's in really good quality. It's just a really great journal. I'm a really big fan of the Integrity Journal. Let's see, back pages. Nope, he just goes, end to end. It's a great journal. So that is the Integrity Journal.
Isn't that journal something? Specifically when doing loan signings, it is a lifesaver and a time saver, and I think it's brilliantly made. What are my favorite things about it? Well, pretty much all of it. Aside from the fact that it's paper, if I wasn't using a digital journal, this would be one of my go-to paper journals. The last paper journal I'm going to share with you is a jewel. Literally, this is the prettiest journal I've ever seen. It was created by Kim Flanagan at Notary Ally. Kim had a previous journal that, if you take my How to California Notary Certificates and Journals course, you will see. This one was a labor of love and came with a hefty price tag. I still think it's 100% worth it to show you and walk you through the pages. So let's check out the Notary Ally Notary Journal.
The last paper journal I want to review with you is the Notary Ally Notary Journal. Can you see the front of that? Listen, you guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful journal. It's hardbound. It's brand new. She just came out with it. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It feels beautiful. It's a beautiful journal. Inside the front pages, you have your ownership page over here. This journal contains a record of notarial acts, the start date, end date, the notary public, address, commission, notes and abbreviation used, and then this beautiful cover page. I am in love with this journal. I'm telling you guys, it's just the most beautiful journal I've ever seen. And then this is a table of contents. You have tips and sample entries, overview, areas to handwrite, additional documents, flexible entry areas. I mean, there's so much here. So the first section you get to is tips and sample entries. And she just like goes into the how to use the pages the most effectively. Something you should also know is with this journal, she's also created a client intake form. And I'm just going to show you this here. This client intake form, all of the information on this, front and back, will help you pre-populate your journal, which is really amazing. She has these all available on her store, but whoever wins this journal is getting the client intake form that goes with it today. So that's exciting. But she just shows you all of the stuff and how you can make this work for you. It's beautiful. These pages feel amazing. And then an example of, it's a 2-page spread of the journal being filled out. So beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Here you go. Two-page spread. You guys can see that. Let me move that. There you go. 2-page spread. Here you go. So you've got your documents on the left, and she's got a ton of documents. But something you'll see in the samples is if you don't have any of these and you need an extra space because the spaces provided aren't enough, you can cross out what this says and fill in your own name of document that you're doing if you need to do that. But she's got an agreement of personal property, certificate of trust, declaration of trust, final disposition authorization, HIPAA release, a waiver, trust acknowledgement, trustee certificate. I mean, she's just got tons here, tons. And then on the right-hand side here, she's got the signer information. So signing address, date, time, signer, client A, signer, satisfactory information, all the ID information, and then there's more documents down here at the bottom. She's got a place for a thumbprint. She's got a place to initial if they've taken an oath. It's just beautiful and stunning. And the pages are beautiful and stunning. And I wish I could tell you more and more and more. Now, this is probably the highest priced journal on the market. But the reason why is that she's made this one of the most professional, beautiful, well-made journals on the market. But today, you are getting it for free if you win the giveaway. So that is the Notary Ally Journal. I love the front of this thing.
I mean, seriously, isn't that a beautifully made journal? She's also created, like you saw, notary intake forms that, when filled out, translate perfectly into the journal. This means once you fill out the intake form when scheduling or taking the appointment, you just open your journal and copy the information. Of course, you still need to take down ID information and track the documents that you are notarizing, but overall, it's a beautiful system. I will be reviewing her intake forms later on this year and doing another giveaway then, but all of these products are available to purchase. The info will be in the description box below. The last journal we will be reviewing is not a paper journal and will not be included in the giveaway. I still thought it was worth taking a look at. So for the review, we'll be looking at the Notary e-Journal by Jurat Inc. Nick Colville is the creator of this journal, and I did an interview with him last year as well. That link will be below in the description. The Notary e-Journal is not available in all 50 states. I will encourage you to check out his website to find out more. But for now, let's check out the Notary e-Journal. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the Notary e-Journal. Now remember, this is not included in the giveaway because it's a digital journal. You'll have to, but I do have a code for you to check it out if you'd like. So
let's just log in. This shouldn't show you my password. I'm hoping it doesn't. Okay, this is the Notary e-journal. Right now I have the Notary journal on privacy mode, so you can see dates, but you can't see any other information. It's really, really well thought out. It's got a fingerprint reader, which we will use. It's got a fingerprint reader that you need to order that comes with it. It has oath and affirmation scripts. You can create signing packages and different types of documents, but we're just going to kind of go in and create a signing. So we're going to hit create a journal entry. And this is asking for date and time of notarization. You just hit add. There you go. And then it's asking where the signing is taking place. If you hit detect, that's my address, guys. And then next, it's going to ask for your signer. So we're going to add a new signer. Now you can put all their information in by hand. You can, if they're a witness or if they're two credible witnesses, if they're personally known, make sure you're following the rules. Or if you hit the add identification, you can scan it. I don't have my ID with me right now to do that with, but you can scan it and it will pull all the information from your ID and fill this out. But without it, let's just fill it out because you can also do that. I would put all the, ID information. So let's say driver's license. And then the number. I'm not going to share that with you, but it'll fill all this stuff out for you. And then you hit save. And then unless you're adding another signer, you can go hit save again up there at the top, and then you go to next. And here is where you're going to add documents. So the first thing I'm going to do is fee. Let's say my total notary fee for this appointment was $45. Okay, you can add travel fee. Say that was $10. And you can add printing fee. That was $5. You can add loan signing fee, document preparation fee, witness fee, courier delivery fee, parking, toll, waiting, standby fee, and other. So it's very helpful in making sure that your journal really stays true to what your state requires. And then you can put any additional notes here, which I encourage you to do. Then we're going to add documents. These are documents that are both already populated in the journal and things that I've added. So some things, so if for example they don't have exactly what I want, I can click new type and I can write I don't even know what we would call this, affidavit of personal property. That doesn't make sense, but oh, hi Jennifer, can we spell? Still I can't spell. And then down here we would say what it is. If it's an affidavit, then we know it's a jurat, and we're going to save. And if you go to the top, what you just saved is right there. So we're going to click add. And then maybe we're doing a quick claim deed as to. You click add and then add to. Now, if you had more than one signer, down here it would populate all the signers. And the cool thing about this is maybe not every signer had to have their name notarized on every document. So you can uncheck. I can't because I only have one, but you can uncheck a signer if they didn't sign that document. And because this doesn't let you put the notary fee next to every notarization, you can use the notes to say that fee was $15. That fee was $15. That helps you stay compliant with your journal. Once you've got all your documents done and everybody's signed everything, then you go to next. And this is where you can do the signature portion. I want you to notice that it has add signature by mark here And if they do a mark, they're going to want the witness information for the signature by mark below. Okay. But you add signature. I have, people can use their fingers, or I use an Apple Pen for my signers. Then they've got their signature in, then they're going to move on to fingerprints. Now, you can't see this, but there's a device that you buy in association with the Notary eJournal where you can do digital fingerprints, and understand that these fingerprints only go to your journal, not to any other location. But we're going to connect to that. And then I'm putting my thumb on this, and it's going to say capture fingerprint. I'm going to download it. Bum, 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 bum. And there's a fingerprint. And then you can press save fingerprint. And then you go to next. And this is the total of your signing. You can go to review. You can email this transaction to your signers if they want a copy of it. But let's cancel that. Let's go back to the history. And I'm going to cancel that draft. But that's the Notary eJournal. And I hope that you guys will go to the link described in the description box below to check it out. I know that's not a long look at the Notary eJournal, but I hope it gives you enough information about how it works. I love this journal, and that's why it's my current journal. I've been using the Notary eJournal for about 2 years now, half of my commission. It makes me look very high-tech and professional at appointments. And as I said, the thumbprint reader is something you purchase in addition to your subscription to Jurat Ink. It really is amazing. And if someone requests a journal entry, you literally download a PDF form. Now, I would advise that at every quarter you download all of your journal pages so that you have them on hand. But I'm a fan of this journal, and I'm excited to share that information with you. So, what did you think about today's journals? They are pretty fantastic, aren't they? Well, as I am doing with all reviewed Notary products this year, this one comes with another giveaway. So here is how the giveaway works. I am giving away the Notary Ally Journal, the Swift Signing Journal, and I'm also giving away the Integrity Journal. But Clyde Heppner, the creator of the Integrity Journal, will be giving away a second copy to a second winner of the Integrity Journal. So here's what you need to do. Number 1, you must comment in the chat with a hashtag for one of the 3 journals we are giving away. Those hashtags are hashtag integrity, hashtag Swift signing, and hashtag Notary Ally. If you don't use the hashtags exactly, you will not be entered into the giveaway. That means no spaces between hashtags or names, and there must be a hashtag in front of the name of the journal. Second, you must follow me on Instagram and send me a message with the same hashtag you used when commenting on YouTube. My Instagram is linked in the description. And third, duplicate comments will not be counted. So comment once for a giveaway entry. And fourth, this giveaway will start today, Sunday, March 24th, and will end Sunday, April 7th at 12 p.m. I will then select my winners, and on Monday, April 8th, this video will be updated to announce the winners. Those are the rules. And I hope you guys participate and get your hands on one of these amazing journals. Until next week, I hope to see you guys soon and in my DMs. Bye-bye.